Hi, I'm Lynn, a paleontologist, and today we're going to talk about Brachiosaurus, Mosasaurus, Giganotosaurus, T-Rex, Parasaurolophus, and Quetzalcoatlus, Spinosaurus, Carnotaurus, Velociraptor, Apatosaurus. Apatosaurus had a neck that could grow over 10 feet long, and they could grow 10 feet tall and over 50 feet long. And they're one of the biggest sauropods, and they're about as big as Brachiosaurus, and when they're standing on their hind legs. But the difference from Brachiosaurus and Apatosaurus is that Apatosaurus has a neck that's sticking low, and Brachiosaurus has it high up in the air, and these don't really do that. These just have it sort of lower than Brachiosaurus. And they were really good at tail weapon, because scientists think that they used its tail to lap at eaters. Brachiosaurus was a big plant eater. It could grow over 40 feet tall. It was, in real life, it would be 52 feet tall, and it was a big sauropod, the biggest sauropod discovered from now. But the Argentinosaurus is not as tall as it, just up to this. Its neck is sort of long, but not this high up. And they ate mostly plants, and they never ate meat because they're big herbivores, and herbivores never eat meat, never in their life. But they could grow over 120 feet long. T-Rex could bite off 500 pounds of meat in one bite. It was a huge predator that mostly lived in forests. Its head skull was measured 5 feet long, and its teeth were the size of a banana, and its arm wouldn't be any longer than a person's arm because they have really small arms. And they could grow over 40 feet long and over 18 feet tall. And they are more of not the biggest predator, because Spinosaurus and Giganotosaurus and Carcharodontosaurus are bigger than Tyrannosaurus. Because Tyrannosaurus means tyrant king lizard, but that's not the truth. Because things like Spinosaurus could grow much bigger than Tyrannosaurus, but slightly bigger than it. Spinosaurus had a head skull that growed 6 feet long, and its tail could grow 8 feet tall, over 8 feet tall, and it had claws on its hands that were used for grasping and holding prey fish. Its one prey was fish, but paleontologists think they didn't only eat fish, they also ate other reptiles like pterosaurs and not just fish. Because once they found a Spinosaurus, what looked like a tooth stuck inside of a pterosaur bone. It was crushing the pterosaur. And the sail may have been used for wind to go through it, or to cool it off, or to attract mates. It may have changed the colors to scare off predators or attract mates. But these were the biggest predators, and the funny thing about it is a lot of people think they had legs that are shorter than its arms, but that's true, but its arms, but some people think their arms were used for walking, but that's not true. Only when they don't do that too often. Just when they stand up. Giganotosaurus was known to take down large plant-eating herbivore dinosaurs like big herbivores like Diplodocus, and other herbivore long-necked dinosaurs. Its skull could grow over 6 feet long, and it probably was also one of the biggest predators to ever walk the earth, much bigger than Tyrannosaurus. It was known for its small arms and its big jaws, and it taked down large herbivore long necks. Parasaurolophus had a crest on it that was used either to attract mates or scare off predators. and its crest made a bony hollow sound that sounded like "Ooh, ooh." It could grow over 40 feet long. It was a big herbivore and not a long neck. It was very big, and it could grow 7 to 8 feet tall, but it was usually 9 feet tall, and it was standing up on both of its legs. Carnotaurus was one of the biggest predators in its time. It was known for its bull-like horns and its crushing legs and its tiny arms. Its arms were even shorter than T-Rex's. Its arms were so tiny that people think they were for nothing. They were used for nothing, but Tyrannosaurus's arms were usually actually used for something. They were used to pounce on mates whenever they liked them. And these big Carnotaurus predators could bash into other carnivores like a bull, but it was not a bull. Its name means meat-eating bull, and it's one of the biggest carnivores. It could grow over 30 feet long. Quetzalcoatlus had a wingspan over 40 feet. It was a great glider, but only one predator seems to mess with it, and its name is the predator that messes with it is named either, I forget, but I forgot. But they could grow as tall as a giraffe, and pterosaurs had fur all over their body to keep them warm. Velociraptors were named. The Velociraptor's name means speedy beef. It was a big, carnivorous dinosaur. It had razor-sharp teeth and a razor-sharp toe claw on its foot, on its biggest toe. It may have used that to kill most of its prey. Its teeth were like razors, and it could grow over 3 feet tall. Mosasaurus was a big marine reptile, not a dinosaur, but a marine reptile that lived in the age of dinosaurs, but was not a dinosaur. Its jaws had teeth that were as big as your finger. It could easily swallow a person in one bite. Its head skull was 5 feet long, and these giant marine reptiles could grow over 50 feet, and they had great. Their jaws were great for snapping fish and eating them because the razor-sharp teeth snap the fish and then eat them. And now I'm going to show you some of my old pictures that I drew. And this is the first one. There's T-Rex, Tyrannosaurus Rex. And here's another, and there's more here. And this was made right there. This one doesn't have any of those. And I think that's it for today, but actually I just forgot about this big clump. This, I think, is a worm fossil. This is a wormhole. So this is the worm, and this is the worm, and this is a leaf probably, and this right here, and I'm just going to show you a closer look. And now it's all rock. It's a big clump of rock, and this fossil have been fossilized crystal fossil. It has little crystals all over it from the crystallized, but this is because worms back then in dinosaur times were pretty big, so they would have been bigger than this even, but this is just probably a baby one of those, so they could get this fat in dinosaur times, and longer than 10 feet long. But you can see this part of it and this part of it break. This broke off of that part of the worm. Probably it was coming up, and right before it could get up, something like an ant came and bit its head off, because back then ants could grow this big, usually about this big, or maybe, I think, maybe it just went up and died before it could get up. And I think that's all for today, but first I have to just put it up. But this is what we talked about all these. First Spinosaurus, then T-Rex, then Velociraptor, then Parasaurolophus, then Brachiosaurus, but Giganotosaurus is here, T-Rex is here, Brachiosaurus is here, Spinosaurus is here, Parasaurolophus is there, Velociraptor is there, Carnotaurus is there, Quetzalcoatlus is there, and Apatosaurus is there.